What up, though? Welcome on this good afternoon on the Monday morning, week before holidays. That's the theme song, Vulnerable, from my upcoming album, Jail Lee for Life, Jail Lee Forever. On Music Copyright and Mute Nothing, Facebook. I'm your host, Jail Lee. A few things going on in the world. Politics, we do over here on the Middle Ground Jail Lee Network YouTube channel. Like, subscribe to it. We'll talk about Detroit. They just started construction on I-696 westbound in Oakland County, all lanes between I-75 and Telegraph Road that will last through fall of 2026. It's going, if you're out here in the D, Metro Detroit, it's going to make traffic a little difficult for you. But there's other alternatives. For 696, you can be in and out. That's one great thing about this state, I would say. The way they have a lot of the freeways set up, you can get on Davidson and jump to 75. You jump that to 696 and jump back around to the lodge. You can jump to multiple cities like that. But they fixed it up. They just redid the I-696 eastbound. That looks better. So if you're in Metro Detroit, don't cuss and fuss too hard because of the little delays. Take your time, you'll get there. Holiday season. You know, all the goodness of the Thanksgiving dinner everybody gonna be enjoying next week. A few retailers, given the bird flu has affected the turkeys and inflation, they're eating a lot of the wholesale costs, and they came up with packages for a Thanksgiving dinner for a family of 10. Kroger, you can get that for $47.50. Everything you'll need for that dinner of 10. Aldi has it for $40. I know that's been circulating on social media. And Lidl, Lidl, and maybe that's on the West Coast, they're doing it for $36. So if you haven't got your Thanksgiving food yet, there are alternatives. And under $50, these corporations give them some love back. You can still have a great dinner, break bread with your family. Talk about what's going on. You know? And it'll be great. Get out there. Thanks for watching, everybody tuning in. I'm Jeffrey L. Edwards, JLE, host of this new show of mine. And they spoke with, I caught this on CNN. They spoke with the CEO of Butterball, Jay Jerdrian. And he was saying how, you know, price of a turkey from last year this year has jumped a little bit from like $25 to $31. But they're looking at this can ease some of the blow for this holiday season because the government shutdown just ended and things are slowly getting back. So a lot of people is affected who have government jobs. So money might be a little tight at the moment. Then people who get their SNAP benefits, that's still working out those kinks. So this is a good deal because I know people are letting it be known about Audi. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool that Audi was doing. Now you have Kroger doing it. And I guess Lidl is maybe on the West Coast. They're doing it as well for $36. And it's a lot of food. You got to serve 10 people, that's a nice spread. So you still be able to enjoy the holiday. And I just had the pleasure of being on former guest of my interview show, Tiffany Pera show, Phoenix Fitness Fanatics. We was talking about for Mental Mondays, the holidays, and it's about the family. It's not about the money aspect of it all, or even looking at Christmas or buying gifts. It's really about the time to spend with your people. That's the true blessing of the holiday season. In my opinion, maybe you might not think that, I need to vent about that's the junk food now. I just realized that with all the good junkness that comes around this time of the year. But Health as well. And a lot of people might be stressing out over this thing. So now you have Aldi. They in a lot of places. Kroger is worldwide. Well, in the States. And Lido, I'm pretty sure that's West Coast, maybe down south somewhere. Never seen it here in Michigan. But $36 feed 10 people. Aldi, $40 to feed 10 people. Kroger, $47.50 to feed 10 people for Thanksgiving. If you got the bread, you need to be getting that right now because you already know. Come by the weekend. Prepare yourself. If you didn't do it now, it's gonna be long lines. Everybody getting ready for the holiday cooking. So be kind. No, don't run your buggy into nobody. Don't be up there just totally upset that all these people are here. Take your time, be patient with the cashiers or the lines if you do it yourself, self-checkout. The goal is to have that time, break bread with your family, watch football. Now, my Lions, they dropped the ball against the Eagles, defending champ. They showed they ain't ready for prime time, in my opinion. We'll talk about that on my sports show Friday. But you got football. You know, that's like Americana. You break bread, enjoy yourself, and y'all in front of watching the game. Or you start playing games, family games, or both. Good times. You know, eat responsibly, drink responsibly, because you're gonna have a drink there for the family. I know. It's holiday season. You know, just take on things precaution. And these are a good deal. Again, if you're trying to you got 10 people coming for Thanksgiving dinner, Kroger has a deal for $47.50. Aldi has one for $40. And Lido, LIDL, if that's in your area, has for $36. Now, air travel is going to be over 30 million people traveling for Thanksgiving. FAA has eased the shutdown related flight restrictions from 6% to 3%, so more flights can go out. TSA is getting back to running normal and checking everybody's stuff. You know, so be patient there too, because everybody trying to get somewhere. Most issues you might come across if it's weather or outage, but everything's starting to slowly get back to normal because people might be leaving out this week for the holidays to go see their people. Just time that year for holiday travel. Enjoy yourself, be safe. And I get it because I never left for Thanksgiving, but I have left and spent it with family for Christmas. And it was a different experience the first time doing it. And it was pretty cool. It's on the West Coast. And I know over there, when they got near New Year's, they pop firecrackers, which is cool, instead of the gunfire that they do out here in Michigan. But the worst experience I had with it coming back to Michigan, they had to de-ice the wings. And it was that time of the year. It was cold. This thing like around 2010. Went to Utah. So, and anybody think, yeah, it's black people out there. I had a homeboy ask me that back then, like, yes. We said, that's the basketball team. There's black people out there. Good people out there. Some issue too, but cool spot. We had the mountains all around you. Mind you being in the country, but cool environment. But it's fun. Go get on the plane, go see your people. I like to do more of that, traveling myself, getting my finances back on track. And it's holidays. We be busy a lot in just the daily grind of making a living for your family. So holiday season, you get time off, and you really can sit back and tap in with people, see how they doing. Good times, good stuff. You know, and even do it before the holiday, just tap in with people, see how they doing, because you never know what people going through. But holiday travel looks to be good. I mean, right now we ain't got no snow. So if you're leaving from Michigan to get to the airport to go somewhere, it's sunny outside for this week. Then, of course, you might have parties at your job because they might be shutting down for a hot minute. Might be going on too. My cat Nico want to make a special appearance. So I'm my arm down to the side. Now I did come across a story that I know my cousin that's a trucker was telling me that it's a lot of people who may have gotten CDLs that are not legal U.S. citizens. I'm like, for real? Like, you think about that industry? And I came across a story that over 17,000 CDLs were revoked in California for them being non-citizens by the Department of Transportation and a federal audit. Their license will expire in 60 days. They were given the notices. But some of the key factors was the expiration date exceeded the driver authorized period of stay or work in the U.S. And that violates California law. There's been some high profile crashes with the truckers, which led to them deep diving more to find out that, oh, this person they're not a legal U.S. citizen and they got a CDL. Now that triggers a question. If they're not a U.S. citizen, how do they get this? Now, of course, you got these political wars going on, especially with Governor Newsom of California and President Trump. They see things differently. So U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy gave out a threat to withhold $160 million in federal highway money for California if they didn't really deep dive into what's causing the issue, what's going on, because multiple high-profile truck accidents were caused by the drivers who they find out, well, they ain't a legal citizen. They stuff expired past the time they're supposed to be here, but how they still out here moving? That's a problem. Now, Governor Newsom has pushed back on it, saying they followed the previous guidelines from the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Now, I don't know if Governor Newsom has been talks he might run for president for 28. So he definitely is showing that some things he feel President Trump is doing he don't agree with. And he's letting it be known that we're not going to be your example to pick on, because it's a lot of alleged illegal immigrants over there. Like they're the poster child for it. So he don't want them to feel like, okay, well, y'all just been doing dirty stuff anyway. So we need to make an example. Now, the true question will be, with all the digging and researching into it, is everything above board in California? I don't know if they had previous issues before he took it over the administration prior, but if you having these truckers creating accidents, that's a problem, and people are losing their lives over it. Then you start digging deeper and doing the research. Well, this person shouldn't be behind the wheel. Now that creates a more issue because maybe the family might sue. Like, how did y'all give them these licenses and these people shouldn't be here? Now I did see some news or stories of some people that run trucking schools worried about they might lose people, but you got to be here under the right way. I mean, I can't say enough on this show that in Detroit, you go downtown Detroit, you got the tunnel to go to Canada, or you can jump on a bridge from 96 freeway. I can't just go to that country without showing my passport or my enhanced license that I am who I am. I'm from Michigan. I'm coming over here to eat or be a tourist. Okay, come on through. I just can't walk over there without being showing some stuff be approved, I'm like, you gotta turn around. You ain't coming over here. And I ain't done a lot of traveling to other people know, but they have let me know you can't go to other countries unless you got your passport and it's legit and your ID and all that. They ain't letting you in there. So I can't say the president is wrong and like, well, it need to be the same way for America. That's fair. We can't come to your country without the right paperwork. You shouldn't be able to just come over to America without yours. I mean, I sympathize if you have a lot of political unrest or something going on in your country, but they do have a asylum for them type of things to work with you. But y'all just can't come through like Wu Tang. Shout out to them, great talent, and be posted in America. And then when they started doing the crackdown once he took over as president, you find out, and some people had the nerve to do interviews. Well, I've been running my restaurant for 15 years. How you been here 15 years and you never went and got your citizenship? Come on now. Come on now. We can't come to your country doing that. And even they're making stretch where you need to be able to speak English as well. I mean, if you live in a country, you got to learn to speak their language as well. So I don't see that being a big issue on our end. I mean, I don't agree with everything President Trump does, but there's some things he do that's common sense. And I know that from we have a neighboring country right next to Michigan in Canada. We just can't walk up over there without the right paperwork. They will be like, no, what you doing? Man, I want to come check out the new restaurant over there. Okay, well, your passport, your license. Don't worry about all that, bro. I'm just coming. Hold on, man. They're like, nah, bro, don't worry about all that. I'm about to come over there. They're going to look at you like, man, hold on. Do we need to arrest you? What you doing? You need to show some paperwork so we can let you over. You just can't walk over here. And that's what some illegal immigrants have been doing over here. And, I mean, I got to pay taxes. You should pay taxes. It's only fair. Just like I can't go to anybody else's country and just walk over there. I get off the plane. Okay, you from America and you coming to Chile, for example. Oh, where's your passport? I ain't got one. I'm about to come check out. Hers is great over here. Oh, time out, sir. You can't just walk over here. I would look crazy to be trying to argue with them. Man, I'm just trying to come check out the country. Why you tripping? I'm like, but you ain't trying to show me a passport to verify who you are. You just showed up and you about to just do your thing. Come on, man. So and then some people, and I've seen comments on some of the articles about it. It might be more than 17,000 that got CDLs in this country because that was just California. When looked at other states, like wow, I never thought about that in the trucking industry. What could be everybody above board? But you do see the videos. It's a guy my cousin put me on who has a YouTube channel of mistakes truckers make in driving. And you see some stuff like, why would he think he could go under that? That bridge is too low. That trailer too big. Well, or why would he make that turn? He wasn't wide enough. He just ran over the side. And you'll see stuff like, what's going on with these people? Why would you? Now, some could just be bad driving. But now I have to look at some. Are you supposed to be behind that wheel? And that's a fair question to ask. Fair question. Now, we're going to see if they start checking all the states, but definitely because that's been a knock. There's a lot of illegals over there in California. So we're going to crack down on them, but this is how you do everything. That's the main thing. How do you do it? You just, because they governor, he ain't laying down. He going to stand up for his, if he went by the previous guidelines, maybe some paperwork or mail or a phone call. Okay, President Trump took over, so we just switched up some of the guidelines, make sure people are adherent to it. Because I'm pretty sure if him being on camera saying, nope, we did it the right way, what you talking about? You tripping? Well, you don't, you're a Republican, we're Democrat, we beefing. That's why you're doing what you're doing for politics. Conversation probably fix all that. Okay, we got new guidelines. They need to make sure they adhere to them. So we shout out to all the truckers because we do need you to move these products along. We do. Can't do it without y'all. And that's all I got for this episode. Be back again this week. Holidays next week. Probably going to take a break. Chill out. But I hope you being safe out there. Doing what you got to do. Again, if you ain't got your meals prepped yet for Thanksgiving, check out Kroger. They got meals for 10 family people, $47.50. Aldi has a $40 deal, and Lidl has a $36 deal for a Thanksgiving dinner to feed 10. Might want to check that out. Till next time, everybody.
Let